Greetings, friends. I just want to encourage you by telling you that you don't have to live a veiled life. The wonderful life that God has given you in Jesus Christ doesn't just have to be veiled in your heart. It is there, but it cannot be seen. The wonderful thing about what Jesus Christ has done, He's come to unveil the life, the glory that is in you. And the way that unveiling takes place is by the knowledge or the power of Jesus Christ as you have knowledge about what He has done for you. So we can, with unveiled face, behold the glory of the Lord as in a mirror, and we are reflecting or shining forth that glory without the glory being veiled in us. It is open. What's in our hearts can show forth by the doing of Jesus Christ. Let us read it together. Here it is in 2 Corinthians. The wind has now blown the place away, but let us read it here. There it is. It says from verse 16, but whenever anyone turns to the Lord, the veil is taken away. Now, the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Freedom from this life of sin and death. And we all, with unveiled faces, contemplate the Lord's glory, and being transformed into His image with ever increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. Now, isn't that just absolutely good news? The ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Spirit of the Lord, which is Jesus Himself, brings forth a manifestation of the rule and the power of Jesus Christ in us, taking away the veil which is the fleshly body, and brings the manifestation of the first fruit of the glorified body into manifestation in our lives today, simply as we look at Jesus. Now, with that in mind, I want to say it this way. When we look at our lives, when we look at the countries we live in, I want to say to you, the only answer, the only solution to having a life of unveiled glory is by looking at Jesus. Even if we look at our leaders, the only way they're going to manifest the glory of God is by being unveiled and looking at Christ only. There's no other way. There's no way we can have peace without Jesus in everybody's heart. So we as believers in Jesus, what do? We behold the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ, and we are changed into the same image by the Holy Spirit, and we declare this truth, so that whosoever has said yes to the Father in his heart can see the clear gospel of grace. And as they behold that, they will see the fruit of God manifesting in their lives. So I've got great hope for you. Just behold the glorified Jesus as the truth about you, as the source of life from where you live. And as you see that and what it means, you find Jesus bringing forth His life in you. With this in mind, we don't have to have the world change to have peace. The only change that had to take place in order for us to have peace is the change that took place in the body of Jesus when He was in the grave. The change that had to take place in this world in order for me to have life is not in politics, is not in my relationship with my husband, wife, children, whatever. The change that had to take place was the change that took place in the body of Jesus when He was raised from the dead and became a new creation, born from the dead, never to die, to sit as the Son of God, a man at the right hand of God from where He rules over our lives. That's the change that needed to take place, and it took place. And as we behold the only necessary change for us to have life, we find that brings forth a change in us. God bless.